Hello everyone and welcome back to my playthrough for Digimon World 2003, and taking off from the last part, we are in the middle of a circuit board, having defeated 2 of the 5 Black Agumons, and we are now searching for our exit, which is just down the way that we came. And when we do leave, we will be, we will pop out in the Freeze Mountain in the North Sector in the Asuka server. And the next Black Agumon we're going to be up against is conveniently rather close by, because the circuit board that he's in is actually exactly this one here. The only difference is the server. We need to switch servers, and thanks to this circuit board here, it's a very straightforward procedure. Because this circuit board that we've just gone down, there's a route you can take which keeps everything exactly the same, the circuit board, the sector, the area. The only thing that changes is the server, which is most convenient for me because that's the only thing that I want to change. And then if I climb back up, I can then go straight to the circuit board where the Black Agumon is located, explore, and then I can hopefully find out where he is. Well, whereabouts he is. I mean, I know which circuit board he's in, it's just about the precise location of it. It's quite handy, really, that with the circuit boards, I would say probably about 50% of them have this ability where you go into a circuit board and there's a certain route which changes the server that you're in, but the circuit board that you come out of is the exact same one, you know, the exact same location and everything. All that's different is the server. It's very handy. You know, it really can go quite a long way in helping you sort of switch between servers, but without like changing like where you are in regards to like sectors and areas and all stuff like that. So this is the circuit board that the Black Agumon was in. Effectively this circuit board. All that's changed is the server. Now let's just check. Nothing up there, because these tunnels are a little crafty, because it's like, it seems that there's like no function to them. But Digimon do hide in these sort of areas. I'm talking about the Digimon who, you know, card battle you, Black Agumons and Numamons. So it's always worth checking just in case you have a Digimon hiding somewhere. So, sometimes, well, I mean, with the Black Agumons, I think the majority of the time, they're located at the dead ends, and in order to find them, all you have to do is just, you know, go to the dead end. But that area that I was just in there, you do get, you know, card battlers hiding in these areas as well. So, and seeing as, you know, there's 10 different Digimon, I can't possibly remember absolutely everything. So that's why I will need to, you know, have a brief check sometimes. I think on the whole though, black Agumons are generally located more so at dead ends like these, and Numamon, it's more of those areas that I was just in that I was explaining to you. But I don't know if it's the case all the time though, so it is always, you know, just worth double checking just to be safe rather than sorry. Though this is just a dead end, there is no black Agumon in here. Not to worry, we go down this way and hope that this will lead to another area and that black Agumon won't be too far away. Of course, a general tip though is to always, when you're searching for these kind of Digimon, always take the northern path, the path that's sort of heading north, because those are the sort of, because when you've got the card battling Digimon located at dead ends, it's always like the northern dead ends as opposed to like the southern dead ends. So generally it's better to head north, take the northern paths, more so than anything. And here we have a black Agumon. What's the name of the folder? Miserable folder. Okay, I have a hunch which card he's going to be using. Which legendary card, should I say. 2 green, 1 blue, 3 brown. Probably a freeze bug. How many freeze bugs do I have? Just 1, okay. I'll probably save that because I'll probably want to defend my control parts. I'll probably want to try and use my control parts. Well, I mean, I might want to try and use my control parts, and he might be this one. And he might be inclined to try and stop me, but with me having freeze bugs, at least I'll be able to put a stop to that. And I was wrong about which legendary card he would have. There's a legendary card which trashes every single like Digimon card that is in the field, you know, both yours and theirs, and I thought that that was going to be the card that he would be using, but no, instead it's Misery Gate or whatever it's called, where they go into your deck and they trash 3 cards of their choice. And it looks like we're going to be kissing goodbye to quite a lot of those cards. Quite a lot of our cards, because he's able to keep doing it. Yeah, the difference between the Misery Gate and the other program cards is that you specifically choose 3 cards to trash instead of it being random. Well, at least I've still got my Deceive cloaks, but no freeze bugs, no vicious hackins. That's gonna have a bit of an impact. Although I am going to have one freeze bug, because I did keep a freeze bug in my hand, and that's going to be returned to my deck, along with the 2 control parts. No freeze bug here though. Ah, here we go. Yes, bye-bye freeze bug. And control parts and Black Mega Gargomon. Down to my last 14 cards. Well, I suppose 20 if I include the cards that are in my hand. Well, I've got 2 Digimon cards, but I've got 3 control parts and an Eclipse Undo. Well, I may not have a freeze bug, but I can go to user control parts, freeze bug, so predictable. However, I can then just get out another control parts, and Marsmon is mine after all. And for the looks of things, so too is Victory. That will give him 85 AP. Yeah, I've got this. Well, I may have won, but I did kind of have the feeling that I was sort of down to my bare bones there, with all of my freeze bugs being trashed, my vicious hack-ins, the control parts which wasn't in my hand, and, you know, my more powerful Digimon cards. So, there's one thing I don't have, and that is the ability to reproduce cards that have been trashed. That's one thing that I don't have with any of my folders. Should it become a problem, then I can always make changes, but at the moment I think I'm doing okay. Personally, I think the Black Agumons are tougher than the Numemons. Black Agumons possess the legendary program cards, and the Numemon possess the legendary Digimon cards. And legendary Digimon cards I don't think are anywhere near as dangerous as the legendary program cards, because you've got some legendary program cards which can literally destroy someone's hand, destroy someone's deck, and just have huge impacts on, you know, like card battles. But the worst thing a legendary Digimon card can do is have 99 HP and 99 AP, which is obviously a lot more than what you would normally be able to get, but then it does cost 4 energy points. And it doesn't always have 99 HP and MP, I mean HP and AP, because the cards have certain like functions. It's like they'll figure of speech, like the HP and AP will be like 10 times however many cards are in the trash bin, however many cards are in the field, however many cards are in the deck, something like that. So the stats will vary, but quite often they'll have 99 HP and AP. But legendary they might be, you can still swipe them with a control parts. Happy days. and you can still destroy them with like Eclipse Undos and Chaos Viruses and things like that. Okay, so 3 Black Agumons are done. We are back here in the Amaterasu North Sector, Freeze Mountain, and the next Black Agumon, or rather the next circuit board, or whatever way you want to look at it, is located in the Amaterasu server in the Central Park in the Plug Cape. So we are in the right server. We're not in the right sector, but it is very easy to get there. Because the main circuit board which I use when heading for the North Sector is connected to both the West Sector and the Plug Cape, so I can pretty much from here go straight to the Plug Cape, and then I can explore the specific circuit board, because there's 2 circuit boards in the Plug Cape. There's the one that's connected to the North Sector and the West Sector, the one that I'm going to be tunnelling through very shortly. And that one is not the one where the Black Agumon is located. It's a different circuit board, but there's only 2 circuit boards in the whole of the Plug Cape, so there's only one other circuit board that it could theoretically be, and I will be able to go straight into it. So so far the locations are working quite conveniently for me, in that I'm not having to go too out of my way, because this circuit board to the Plug Cape, I drop off a ledge and then I go straight into the circuit board that I need. So it's not really that difficult, is it? It would be even more convenient though if this was the circuit board that contained the Black Agumon, because that way I would have even less work to do, because I could just, well, I would already be where I needed to be. I did look at my MP just to see how it was going, because I was going to consider resting at the Mountain Inn, but I think my MP's plenty. I don't think I need to worry. So I come down here, I should have 2 like southern paths to pick from, and I believe this southern path goes to the Plug Cape, whereas the other one sort of heads towards the West Sector. I don't think it takes you straight to the West Sector, but I think it takes you to like another tunnel and then you can get to the West Sector or something. Okay, correct server, I think. Correct sector, I think. And correct circuit board, I think. Black Agumon could be in here, hiding away. Not there. Not up there either. It was a bit optimistic to hope that I might find him in the very first area that I go into, but it was possible. And I have a feeling... Wait, do I want to go north? Just... Well, generally... north is the way to go, but from when I was doing my study, I have a feeling this may not be right, but I'm not sure. But I'm going to explore it anyway. Not here, but let's carry on. It is a dead end, but I have a feeling this might not be where Black Agumon is. Oh, but it is, okay. For some reason I was having a strange feeling that although I would normally take the northern path, it wasn't the correct option in this scenario. Because obviously I've been like studying it and everything, and I just... For some reason I thought that I wanted to go south and then that would sort of slowly lead the way, but no, it's not as complicated as that. And maybe this is the Black Agumon who has the legendary program card that I was expecting the other Black Agumon to have, when actually he had that misery gate or whatever it is. It's got something like delete matrix or something. It just trashes every card that's you know, in the field. I am, though, a little concerned to see that he's got 4 red cards, because I think a lot of the cards that are really harsh on, like, brown cards, I think a lot of them are red. I think Blazing Chaos is a red card, and you can understand why I'd be worried about that. Wow. Certainly, I'm in the driving seat at the moment, but what's to follow, though? Well, I can afford for that. And I can afford for that. But I'm not going to get too ahead of myself. This is only the first round, and very often with these legendary battles, you'll get a very easy first win, but then you'll be put through hell and back for like the other 2 rounds. I'm a little worried about this. Well, I don't have a freeze bug, but I can sort of compensate by doing this. So he's got a vicious hack in, he's got 2 charged terminals, a cancel wheel, and the legendary card. Okay, well, I'm going to hope that he's only got 1 of these, and I'm going to hope that he doesn't get an opportunity to get this back out of the trash. Knock yourself out. Okay. Let me guess, charge terminal time. 1 brown and 1 red. One brown and 1 red. Okay, so what have I got ahead of me then? Scramble up. And a powerful card. Well, let's send that back where it came from. And another scramble up. And another powerful card. Let's send that one back where it came from. He has a council wheel and something else, but he's passing. Okay. Okay, right, I'm getting close to 30 minutes, so I want to be ending the part, although I also want to be saving my game, and I just need to think the best way to go about this. See, because for there's one more Black Agumon I won't be able to see to him in this part, but in order for me to be heading towards him, heading in the right direction, I want to be heading for the west sector, because the final Black Agumon is located in the west sector, and the circuit board above this one goes straight to the west sector. But I don't think I'm going to have time to make my way to the west sector. Time is against me, so I'm just going to go to the Amaterasu city, and that's going to be where I'll save and rest. And then in the next part, I can go back to the Plug Cape, I can use the circuit board that's connected to the north sector and the west sector, I can travel to the west sector, and from there I'll be able to track down the last remaining Black Agumon. But obviously where time is very much against me, I need to do things the slightly quicker way and just come here and save and rest. Because as well as ending the part, I will also be properly stopping. I will finish recording, and between now and the next part, I really should be now focusing on the Numamon, because I know where the last Black Agumon is. So I think I should now sort of focus on the Numamon and try and get it stuck in my head of where the Numamon are, which circuit boards it is, and all stuff like that. So in the next part you'll see me track down the final Black Agumon, and I'm sure there'll then be time in that part to start tracking on with the Numamon, but until then that will be the end of this part. So I thank you everyone for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next part.